Hello, everyone. Whoo! Welcome to Talk Tuesday, Sussex Saturday on Tuesday. I am VS Speaks Royally. I hope you all are doing well on this very cool but sunny Tuesday, at least here in my part of North Carolina. Yeah. Hello to all of you in the chat right now. Please remember to hit the thumbs up if you haven't already. And share out if you're able to share out. It's all good. I'm going to get into it so that, we can be off quickly or have a lot more time in your favorite space that you all like to be in. So, copyright disclaimer under Section 107 of the Copyright Act 1976. Allowance is made for fair use for purposes such as criticism, comment, news reporting, teaching, scholarship, and research. Fair use is a use permitted by copyright statute that might otherwise be infringing. So, Talk Tuesday. I want to start out with yesterday. The date got past me, and then this morning I was reminded when I saw something on the app formerly known as, and I'm glad I saw this clip. So let me get down to it. So yesterday, November 27th, squad should always remember that date, but of course, again, I said it got past me, is when a couple's engagement was announced, and I guess all hands were on deck in that family to put asunder what had yet been solidified. Well, I guess it had been solidified from the moment they met. So I just want to play. It's about 19 seconds, so I shouldn't get tapped too hard. Of course, I'll have commentary. Of course, I will. But I want everyone to listen, especially you ones that like to listen from the clouds and all, as to what Harry said on November 27th, 2017. As far as him and Meghan. All right, listen to this.
But I know that, at the end of the day, she chooses me and I choose her, and therefore, whatever we have to tackle together or individually will always be us together as a team. So, I think she's capable.
So nicely said, isn't it?
I don't know. She's capable of anything.
All right, that's Harry's words. Not coerced, not anything, nothing through the road, from Harry himself. If you read Spare, you know that backs up everything that he said. So it's just good to hear a recap of, they are a team. No matter if it's something separately done or together, they are a team. And so, yeah, we just have to sometimes be reminded of that, especially right now with all the crazy stuff going on over a particular book that, whatever. Eyelashes better find her soul, because I'm probably going to drag her up for filth in an upcoming trash time. But nevertheless, those of you who aren't aware who I'm speaking to, don't worry, you'll get the gist. All right, so I do want to go back to some good stuff before we get into trash time. Sintibali, Lesotho. Just so, let me pull my banner down so you can see. This was from today that they tweeted out that last Friday we joined the NAC Lesotho and other partners working in the HIV/AIDS response space for youth for a street march, an open dialogue, and health services provisions at the, I'm not going to even try to say that name, square in, yeah, I'll say Missouri CBD. So they're working. Whenever we don't hear or see, and even in the midst of all the craziness, I'm so glad to see, because Harry and Meghan are being dragged over something they have nothing to do with, as usual. But Bali, we know that is, Harry's heartbeat, now Meghan's heartbeat, but Bali is his heartbeat. And yeah, I was glad to see this when I was out there, because it was like, thank you. There's something good to see in this. Here's some good pictures of the march. And as you see that sign, the Princess Foundation for Children in Africa. So always need to remember, what it's all about, versus the lunacy that ensues in that family and from that family. Anyway, so I don't have any items for pre-trash time, because Harry and Meghan are going to be trending because a certain Rhoda member who released a book is trending. So that's about all that we need to know. I'm going to just put up the marker and then look at the comments and see if there's anything I need to see before I hit trash time. Everybody's just greeting each other. Hello, 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 hello to all of you for being in the stream. I do appreciate it. So, okay. Hey, Spottum, how are you? All right, so let me just go ahead on and get over to it. Ooh, let me mute for a second, because I need to get to the right spot on this one clip that I want to show. All right, so let me hit, because of all hearts and minds, let me just look, because there's some new comments coming in. It's just people saying hello. Cool, cool. Let me hit the marker and let's get into it. It's your favorite time. Trash time. Trash time. Trash time. So, all things considered and everything that's going on, I found this clip and I'm glad I saw. Actually, Special K had shared it, and I'm only going to share a very small snippet, but it's the important snippet to me. So, on the app formerly known as, you can share a whole lot of stuff, but not here on the tubers. So let me just bring up this. Let me click here.
What I find really interesting about this whole saga is we framed it as Harry and Meghan's war on the royal family, when actually it's Harry and Meghan's war on the press and the media. And as they say at the start of episode 1, they say so many books and shows and stories have been written about us. We wanted to have our own say. And remember, the purpose of the PR office at the royal family is to keep the royals in the press all the time. So you have to remember, when I work in newsrooms, it's a fact that every anti-Harry and Meghan story comes from Kensington Palace. But why?
Every negative story about Harry and Meghan comes from Kensington Palace. Not my words, but it was on the national television over there. Yeah, on a certain person's show. Now, if you're only listening, you'll have to watch to see the show that, because I refuse to say his name. But it's not that other person that has the initials of PM. His initials are JV. You should know from that. So, things that we already know, and I take it that even this narrative that always is out. They never do this with any of their other fluff ass books, but it's only when it involves a book that they're scared or they perceive, and we know how their perception can be um, on if it's a positive book towards Harry and Meghan, and they lose their ever loving mind. So, eyelashes has jumped into the fray. And so, yeah, here we go. So, eyelashes says the Sussexes are caught between a rock and a hard place. No, not really. If they denounce the book everybody's talking about, the author will likely be able to provide evidence they helped. The author has said that they had no help. They didn't help. He's never spoken to Meghan. Okay. If they don't, it'll indicate they were the primary source. No, the author again said he's not spoken to Meghan. An inevitable position, but one of their own making. No, eyelashes, it's one of your own making. We know that you like to lie because, you, amongst your father and two other Rhoda, joined a panel when the Oprah interview, and this was prior to the interview being aired nationally, globally, because y'all saw it over on Shutter Island also, that you gave your commentary on what you saw in the interview. So, I need you to go find your eyelashes, find your mind, leave Harry and Meghan out of your timeline because, you just, the audacity. This is another problem, and I'll just leave it at that with that book. Harry and Meghan, especially Meghan, being dragged over something that they had nothing to do with. Woosah. Okay, so here, whoever this person is, AS is her initials, but in the game, and she did a review for the Telegraph, and the reporter's much trailed study of the royal family is laughable, partial, um, devoid of insight, and bizarrely, as you see, I just took a screenshot, but I just have to chuckle because they coming after this book. Yeah, okay, you're helping sales, but you had to have Harry and Meghan on the cover when it's about the other rest of the family, that family. I'm just gonna sigh. Here's some other ditties. Now, the royals tired of Harry and Meghan's circus, bracing the new bombshell book. When all the other Rhoda members write books, how come y'all don't write about the circus the royal family creates? The royals are tired of Harry and Meghan's circus. No, we know that the circus is them. They're the biggest clowns, and they're the ones briefing continually. Um, I hope all of their skeletons come out, and I hope the lady in black whoops the fucking wheels off of them. That's what I hope for that family over there on Shutter Island. Okay, I really do. Hope the lady in black just gets you all at once, actually. But if it's a drip drip, hey, she can whip y'all good. All right. Now, allegedly, there's been some stupid call. Here we go again, regurgitating the same BS. We know damn well Harry ain't speaking to him. Remember, he doesn't answer Harry's calls. So why are y'all? Yeah, it's just the craziest shit. I think I showed this yesterday with the New York Times, just showing. So, this person, Omid went back at them, but um, don't know who. I guess it is somebody that's part of Rhoda. I've never seen their name, don't care, not mentioning it. So they said Princess Catherine has never put a foot wrong in public. So her ass being shown, as well as some other body part being shown in public, is not putting a foot wrong. Okay, got you. She seems a genuinely kind and empathetic woman without any of the airs and graces of awkward quirks of some of her other family members. She's dripping in diamonds every time you see her. So okay. Nevertheless, I really don't get why anyone would hate on her aside from jealousy. So obviously, something about him and his book. You're commenting on trash articles written by people who don't have the book and are citing words that don't even exist in the manuscript. I encourage you to read the chapter before cementing your views. I would think he would have said the book, but okay. It's very difficult to crap doing the rounds right now. Um, oh, it's very different to the crap doing the rounds right now. And so the person goes, so you didn't call her a Stepford wife and make various claims about her behavior. Hmm. Whether it's the first book, second book, but more like this is the second book. So I just shake my head because I'm like, woo, all right. So another clown is coming for him. Obviously, yeah, he's probably taken to task the Windsors, but I don't give a god darn. All right. Quote, all you need to know about him is that he can't even be honest about his age. PM, you can't be honest about anything. You breathe and the air is wrong. We're supposed to take your word, especially in a tabloid like this. And I can't wait because those cases that Harry's got going involve you, PM. Oh, yes. The clown, PM. That is him, the clown. And it seems that Maureen popped her head up to try to get into the fray. I'm just going to take my banner down for a second so you can see the date, November 26, 2023. Hashtag Prince Harry and Meghan's name. So Prince Harry and Meghan's cheerleader, allegedly, Omid Scobie admits telling lies about his age in an interview with the Times. Anything else you'd like to confess, Omid? I know that Maureen is not trying to go after somebody about the age. Now, this is the funniest thing for me that the Rhoda want to go after Omid because of him not owning up to his age when most of them have done stuff that they wouldn't own up to either. And in fact, this one, Maureen, responded on his burner account going after somebody. And that's how he got outed himself. So we didn't need the maggot for that. You know, Maria didn't need to come for Maureen, but Maureen outed himself. So eat, go on with your bad self. Sit your arse down. And, you know, if you want to go after him, let's not worry about the age. Obviously, only you all seem to tell the truth, but then we know that you don't. Weird. Just weird. Absolutely weird. Um, yeah. I just need this one to just whoop the wheels off of all of you because I'm just sick of y'all. I didn't even bother going down some of the rabbit holes. I saw some stuff. I was like, not today, not today. So may the eyelashes forever be in your favor, Victoria. Woo! All right. Almost 100 comments. Let me come on over here. I'm just going to jump in and, yeah. Because I'm over, folks. Woo! Oh my gosh. Firefly. What? Thank you. Fireflies do something nice for yourself. Oh, you're so sweet. Thank you so very much. I so appreciate it. I so appreciate it. Woo! Google, keep your hands off of it. Okay. You know how they take a percentage, but okay, here we go. You're making it rain, 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 rain down on me. Thank you so very much, Firefly. It's good to see you. It's been a while since I've seen you, and it is good to see you. Thank you, thank you, thank you. What? Thank you. Yes. Let me see. Um, let's see. Seeing hellos. Compton Callie's listening in. Um, oh Lord. Now, I'm guessing I'm supposed to figure out what that first. Okay. You didn't spell it out, Church Nelly. Okay. I'm just going to say, the hell is Troella bringing Harry and Meghan into this? Oh, is that why the hell is Troella bringing the Harry and Meghan into this? Because they just have nothing else to do. And we knew that this would happen. And unfortunately, Squad can be only but so quiet. But yeah, just stay off their timelines because they're getting paid again if you go after them on the timeline. But let me see, Wendy. More, they talk about Endgame, good or bad. It's going to push sales to bestseller. Possibly. I don't even know if his first book went that way. But possibly. More power if it does. It's on him. But the Lady in Black come for his ass too, because he needs to shut a lot of stuff down. So, Marshall, did you like that? I saw that GIF because it was a GIF on the timeline out on the app formerly known as. So it's a moving hilarious. I just had to get the screenshot and thankfully I got it right at the right moment. That's what I hope for her. Yes, I do. Hey Brenda, how are you? Let me see. Whew. Gwen, absolutely VS, he's using Harry Meg to sell the book. Yeah, so not surprised by that, but it's funny. On other instances, they listen to him, but when it comes down to suddenly he writes a book on the Windsors, which I think he's written other stuff, and I guess it's pre-Megan. There was no issue, but now, whew, all heck is breaking loose. It's just the craziest crap in life. Marsha, the Lady in Black is centuries old. She has patience and time. Thank you. The ancestors always come through. Let me just say that. Anna, old bucktooth varmint, William Baldy, yeah. Wilbur, he got the big buck tooth. Okay. Gwen, clueless, hateful Kate is a first class B with her pegging William. Their day is coming. Yes, it is. Yes, it is. It is. Hers may come before his, but yeah, their days are coming. Okay, so Wendy is saying H&M are the only royals the world is interested about. Without H&M, the unroyals do not get clicks or any media coverage. Rotas would be broke. Yeah. Unless they were printing the horrid and the true scandalous stuff about them, they are royals over there. Yeah. hmm You know, see only a few headlines and then nothing about, Randy Andy and the money going into their millions being put into their bank accounts. Why didn't you ask that man for money, Randy, and instead of having your mum pay an attorney to settle with someone you claim you never met, especially when she was a minor? Although you like to, you and your folks and supporters like to say she was of age. She couldn't buy a drink in a bar, so to me, that's not of age. Okay. Anyway, Gwendolyn or Gwen, absolutely VS, sick of these racist people. Hey, Faith. Those fools need to stop drinking that Kool-Aid, child. I'm just gonna behave. They need a Jim Jones moment. How about that? Okay, let me. Marshar, Pig Morgan decides to poke his head out of the slime pit to go after Omid. Stupid ninja. Can keep his hog head in sight so he can be taken down with the rest of them after Harry has his say. Thank you. He better go right back to that hole that he crawled out of because, yeah, there is still them active um, court cases. I'll just say that. Yes. And something that Morgan is not a stranger to, since he was involved with all that other stuff. Raphael, exactly. Yes, this is a family of crazy. Very much so. Just loony tunes. Hi, kids. Hello, everyone. They never make this much noise when the other royal rats drop a book. They sure don't. They sure don't. We know there have been many, many, many others that have written books about Harry and Meghan. But yeah. Hey, 755 Media, Scratch and Pete. What's up? Experience Africans. Good to see you. Whoa. Church Nelly, I'm not fooling with you right now. Kids, Marshall, did you see the ratings on Amazon? Ooh, nope, didn't even check. Not checking. That's one. That's one thing. I guess I kind of said my piece, knowing that the dragging of Harry and Meghan was going to ensue, and it's just they've had nothing to do with it, but yet the cesspool over there. Ooh, 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 ooh. Whew. Let me see, Martine. Uh-oh. Kuja was responding. Okay, that was Kuja responding, Martine, and I hadn't even read the question yet. Why did OS put H&M on the cover if it's not about them? To sell books, especially for Squad, to sell books. Because I'm sure, like, I don't care if you want to tear into allegedly that family. He could do that every day on his timeline, but then he would be cut off from, access. So why not put it in a book, which more than likely is still not going to get him cut off, but they claim he is. I doubt it. Very, very. So Marshar's like, kids, no, I haven't seen it. I'm sure that the Rangers are out there just hyping it up. Maybe not. One never knows. Even May answered for you. Martina will sell his book. Yeah. Rafaela, you got one? My book arrives December 5th. Good luck with that one, dear. Uh, kids, Marsha just checked 3 or 5. Yeah, okay. He still is not going to outdo the sales of Spare. And if Squad did that, I would be like, woo, time to find another. Anyway. Wendy's like, preach, VS, preach. When Rafaela, you will have to let me know how it is not buying the book. I don't even want to know how it is. I don't really care, but yeah. Who is this Anna? I would put Gorilla Glue on her eyelash. On her eyelashes. Oh yeah, so she never gets them off. She won't blame, you know, when when CNN decided very smartly not to renew her contract because she lied. Over 300 pounds, I think it was. Or was it $300? I don't remember how they paid him, but anyway, it wasn't enough. Like, you should have had several zeros there. You're like a cheap. Okay, let me bring that back. Wendy Oment book is released. Here comes Piers trying to be relevant, right? They have to jump out there and make it seem like, oh, we're hating on him. Hmm. Kids, quick question. Does anyone know who is Meg Wilson? Who Meg Wilson is? Is she part of the Rhoda? No clue. Um, that name doesn't sound familiar to me, but Fortunately, I'm positive her eyelashes will stick to her eye. Woo, Marshar. Kids, I'm waiting for the positive influencers to do a review of it. I'm too cheap to buy one for myself. I will buy books from the Sussexes, though. Exactly. That's me. I don't even care to hear reviews on his book. No harm, no foul. But if it's, Harry or Meghan and it's a book that they have put their stamp on, their name on, then yeah, I will have that book. Hey, Cookies and Cream, how are you? Let me see, Church Nelly. US anything in OS book new? Oh no, we know that Wank and Stank was leaking. Well, I mean, obviously, if they're leaking, it must contain some stuff, and he's not even putting out. I'll believe that OS is, not really one of them. If he laid down the gauntlet and put out the rosebush dancing that, Space seems to do. Mhm. Push, push in the bush. In the Netherlands. Oh. Yes, Matthews, he is. He is. Yes, 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 I see that. When yeah, the Khan is the real spin master behind the scenes, child. Rafaela, you get the comment. There you go. I'm just consort is the king. Yes, she is. Oh no, Anna, what's going on with you? Church early at night. Oh my goodness, I feel like calling an ambulance. So much pain. Oh goodness. Um, church early, Anna, go to the doctor. I've been to the ER 4 times. Hated it. Yeah, Anna, don't try to toughen it out. Your body's telling you something, so go get checked. Let's see. Gwen, Wendy L, exactly. The horse face ass. Lord of mercy. That's a whole lot going on with that. A whole lot going on with that. Face says there's nothing new in that book. Okay, then. So, on that note, I told you this is going to be a quick one. Maybe I didn't say it, and therefore I'm sticking to it. So, I just wanted to share that little bit. Talk Tuesday. I'm not going to belabor the point. Yeah, I just hate seeing Harry and Meghan dragged for a book they have had nothing to do with. We should all know, Squad Derangers, if Harry and Meghan have something to say, they will not use the rota. They will either come out with their spokesperson or it's in their own words, aka their own book. Okay. Or docu-series. I think Megan, that's where she has said enough in her said. So Mia says in the Netherlands they take Omid book down because in the Dutch version they put the name who asked about Archie's skin color and it says it was Ooh, okay. Oh, KC3. Well, I mean, he's told Minnie, a, I guess, non-white Brit, that they didn't look like they were from there, which is the most baffling thing, but speaks volumes, and it's all a matter of how KC3 was raised. You have to remember who raised him, who his parents were, and who raised, aside from Philip, whose mom was kind of put away, but um, the Queen's mother, because she was a doozy. Oh, okay. Meaning they will correct if they say, and the book will come back. Oh, okay. Well, that's funny that they see these other countries don't play. One country released Harry's book before it was supposed to be released. Um, and now this one, Netherlands, is like, oh yeah, it had I think that was done on purpose. And I'm just going to say that's my gut feeling, my opinion. That was done on purpose. So they can say, oops, oh my, we sent you the wrong one. No, you didn't. You wanted it out. Wanted it noon. Um, I would be interested in knowing how anyone knows that because Harry and Meghan never said. It is kind of common sense, I guess, in a way. I think it was both KC3 and his spare, but nevertheless, let's move on. Let me see, Anna Churchley. I'm waiting till I can't take the pain any longer. I feel like I got abused and kicked in the stomach to start on Thanksgiving night. Ma'am, I need you to go get yourself checked out. Yes, you may be there a little while, but just mention, in order to be seen a little quicker, that your ticker is hurting too, and they'll rush it. Okay. Go get checked, Anna. Stop playing around. All right. Mia Omen said he don't speak Dutch, so he don't know that. But in the English version, he don't call any name. Well, thank you, Martine. Yes, it was definitely done on purpose. Thank you, agreeing. Yes. You got to see between the lines. Yeah, he can claim stupidity if he wants to. Wendy, H&M above these losers, living their lives, thriving in the U.S., with success on all fronts. Yes, the more the crazies try to do and take them down. That part, Anna. He is Rhoda. He's not as vile, but he's still Rhoda. Okay. Anyway, Marshall Cookie, the Queen Mum, was a terror. It was said that one major world dictator was afraid of her back in those olden war days. Oh, I believe it. I would believe it. hmm Kids, Anna. Yeah, don't let. Thank you, kids. That's right. Everybody tell Anna to go get checked, please. We love you. We just want you to be okay. Your body is obviously telling you something ain't right. Okay. Now, on that note, Gwen says, Marshall, they're all demons. Yes, they are. All right. I'm going to play my outro music. I love you all. Thank you all for joining. Please be sure you hit the thumbs up. If you didn't hit it on the way in, you hit it before you click off the live stream. Please be sure that you take care of yourselves when you're in large group settings. Wear a mask. And Anna, we're going to want some updates on the next time I see you in the YouTube halls on one of the Sussex Positive live streams, that I hope I see good news that you're being checked and all is good. Yes. Please don't play with your health. Thank you. PSA over. All right. Bye, everyone. Take care. Be well.